I think if you just do it like, you know, very very decently, very cutesy, and you're just like, oh, I'm a badass, So, in the beginning of my channel, I wanted to do something with these beautiful flowers. However, turns out, I hate flowers. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel where we take old clothes and make it fashion. So, lately on my channel we have a little theme, what has a little bit to do with lockdown and not being able to shop easily. Also, I don't want to buy so much stuff. We're basically remaking things that I already remade. I wore this literally 3 times. Decoration for a festival or for like, I don't know, hippie girl is not that much for me to be honest. So I don't know if you've seen this kind of elasticated body clenching outfit. I'm gonna shir the shirt. Get out of the way. So, bye flowers. It was nice to have you in my life, but we have to go our own way now. I'm gonna repress the eyelets that were in the flowers first, so that they're a little tighter in my fabric. I don't feel like the eyelets are that suitable to do in a kind of silky, well, polyester silky shirt. However, I think it might be an edgy detail. See that?
Oops, baby.
It's gonna take it over the edge in the end. I'm gonna iron. This might be the last chance to ever iron the garment. However, yes, the eyelets are a little bit in the way. And then we have elastic yarn and we're gonna wind up the bobbin with it manually. We're not gonna stretch out the elastic.
Daddy, chill.
We're just gonna loosely wind it around the bobbin. So, one thing you have to take into consideration when you are going to shirr, gonna make the fabric basically stretchy. With a button-up shirt like this, you might get some tension on the button. One thing to prevent that could be making a zipper in front of the shirt, but I suck in zippers.
We don't say that, but now we said it.
I think Jacques Mus had a shirt that was also kind of the buttons were pulling apart, like the Hulk, basically, like your shirt is a little too small. That's trendy now, so I'm just gonna go for that look, I guess. Not worry too much about it. Trying to see if I can control how much shir you get. It's a lot of shirring, guys.
There's a lot of sugar going on.
Probably, maybe. So now that I'm finished, I was like, maybe I'll read into it a little bit more. I know, a little bit late. And apparently you can control the amount of shirring as well by the stitch length. The larger the stitch length, the more shirring you get. However, mine was on 3 out of 5. And I got a lot of shirring. Because you can't really make the stitches too small with the elastic in the bottom. I think the only option you have is to play around with the tension, either on the bobbin case or on the machine. He loves me nuts. So, I sewed a couple of lines, 4 lines, and this is not gonna fit, guys. It's not gonna fit at all. I already tried it on for a little bit, because this is like from the neckline to the front, like this wide now. My life! Go shirring, they said. It will be fun, they said. Mamma mia, here we go again. Trying to get the tension lower, literally with my nail. Pretty much super loose now. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Few inches later.
No, that was not a good thing. Nothing is happening, as you can see. Want a little more than that. Now my tactic is gonna be to pull straight when I sew, so that I do not sew in little pleats or anything to make it all even more tight and less stretchy. Completely pull it flat when I sew the next line and keep doing that. And watch out with pulling, not that you're kind of pulling the needle aside and break it. So So yeah, apparently it's only 10 meters, I just saw. I don't think we get so far with that, to be honest. My body size. Okay, the day has come that it's officially easier to buy illegal substances in Berlin than a spool of yarn. So I'm afraid we just gotta do it with what we have to realize it's probably better to not do the whole shirt because it won't fit anymore, okay? This is kind of the effect, like where you go wider, it's like you get some kind of bigger bubbles basically. I like that, that's what I'm going for. And if you just do it like, you know, very very decently, very cutesy, and you're just like,
Oh, badass, like badass.
ladies and gentlemen, decaf.
Is not working.
Bring me a real coffee! So where the ends broke off, I'm just gonna pull both threads or like the front thread to the back and knot it off. Is it weird? Yes. Avant-garde? Yes. It's the best voice effects are just in this hallway. Anyway, guys, I'm living. I think it's so cool. It's weird, it's awkward, it's avant-garde and edgy. You might hate it. Please let me know in the comments. The pants with it, not sure. I think it might be much cooler to have a little bit of a flared pants. So maybe next week we'll make a flared pants out of this pants. Let me know if that's interesting to you or not at all. Honestly, it's the worst spring ever. Every time you go outside, it starts raining. Tucked in, tucked out. Let me know in the comments what's better. Also, check out this video about the Lil Nas X Denim look that I made. I was so freaking proud of that one. Nobody's watching it. Sure, you'll enjoy it. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.